Ido goes fucking ape shit because the girl doesn't want to come back to him, and he fucking starts killing every hostage, shooting them, but it's off screen once again. You just hear gunshots and people going, and it's off screen and just kills the impact of the sequence. Imagine how impactful this sort of sequence would be with an R rating. Crazy lunatic shooting people in the head, blood and guts everywhere. He's like covering his face in blood and shit and being like, "Come here, my pretty, come back to me." That'd be creepy. But no, when it's just off screen, it's just fucking, it's unsettling, but not as impactful as it should be. So this guy goes fucking ape shit. The girl gives in. Is alright. I'm on level 3, and of course Snow's like, "You dumb bitch." But then basically, what happens is his brother comes back. Alex comes back, and he's like, "What the fuck have you done? You've killed everybody." And the girl actually gives in and ends up basically, remember, she told him where she is, so she basically runs away from Snow. And she also has this moment in the elevator where she's kind of an ass, because what happened earlier before, his friend Mace died, he basically said something like, he basically was blabbing, incoherently, you thought, but he was trying to give clues to her about where the suitcase was, where it was hidden. But she has this moment with Snow in the elevator where she basically says, "I lied," because she said she stayed because she knew where the briefcase was. She says, "Oh, I lied. I don't really know where it is." And she just seemed like a total fucking bitch, because she didn't know exactly where it was, but she knew some clues. And so she should have told Snow in the elevator and just said, "Hey, I don't know exactly where it is, but, before Mace died, he gave me these clues and they might work." Instead of being, "Oh, I don't know where it is." Like, what a dick move. So then after that, she ends up, once she freaks out and gives the, crazy Heidel, Looney Tunes motherfucker, gives him basically their whereabouts. She separates from Snow and gets basically caught by him. She gets dragged back into the same room, and Alex shows up. And Alex, of course, he's like, "What the fuck have you done? You fuck," of course he can't swear, so he's like, what the hell have you done, brother? You've killed everybody. You killed our leverage, you idiot. And of course he's like, "I don't need to take orders from you anymore." And he stabs his brother in the chest, and that is how the main villain dies. Gets stabbed, shanked in the fucking chest by his brother. Fucking God fucking lame and stupid and unacceptable and shit. Snow should have been there. Snow should have showed up. There should have been a big moment between Snow and the villain. They should have gotten a fist fight like every other goddamn movie like this. Where the hero kicks the villain's ass. But no, for some reason the film decided to go fucking have a brain fart, a fucking seizure, and be like, "I'm gonna stab him, I'm gonna have the brother stab the guy in the chest," and that's how he dies. What the fuck? So then he starts, putting his advances on the girl, and looks like he's about, get, rape her or whatever. And then, before this, Snow actually got, I think the Heidel showed up and kicked him or something off some platform, and he ends up falling on a grate, and he's knocked out. And then basically he gets, he wakes up, Hawk talks to him for a little bit, he's, "Oh, I'm glad you're okay," type thing. And then basically looks like the guy's about to rape her, and then all of a sudden you see a hand grab the shank. He's about to rape her or kill her. He's about to kill her, actually. He's about to shank her. And a hand grabs the shank, and it's Snow, and all he does is punch the guy in the face, grabs his girl, and they want to run away, and they get into these power suits or whatever. The doors lock behind them. The prisoners guys are stuck behind there. All the while you have this useless fucking stupid action sequence with all these spaceships flying around, because they're supposed to set the bomb or whatever. So they're getting shot by the ship's defense systems, and you don't know, you haven't built up any kind of, you don't know who these pilots are, so you could care less what happens to them. It's just stupid Wing Commander style of fucking action sequences that just detract from what's going on inside the ship. I could care less about this goddamn Top Gun wannabe shit going on in the outside. I don't care. So a couple guys get shot by the defense system. They end up setting the bomb, which is only set for 30 seconds. So then, basically, all that happens in the sequence, it's a fucking jumbled mess of shit. With all this different crap fucking flying at you, literally. And then the prisoners just get locked behind this door, behind Snow and the girl. They get into these suits that look like, sort of like the power loaders in a way, kind of mixed with the suit that Master Chief wears in Halo. And the ship blows up behind them. They manage to somehow avoid all this freaking debris. Actually, the girl gets hit in the head. Shitty, god-awful CGI effects in these suits when they're basically hitting the Earth's atmosphere right away. The ship was like literally, it seemed like maybe 50 feet away from the Earth's atmosphere when it blows up. And then they jump out, and the shitty effects, just awful CGI. And she's knocked out, so Snow has to grab her in midair, and it just looks like ass. And it's too fucking convenient the way he easily grabs her while she's falling in midair and pulls her parachute, and they land safely. And then you get more fucking god-awful editing and shitty screenwriting. You get fucking bullshit where now the girl is... You don't know what the fuck's going on here. The girl's at some train station, and... No, basically the girl shows up in the room where Snow's friend was killed, and pulls some Sherlock Holmes style fucking profiler shit out of her ass and starts just looking around and solves a crime. And figures out, it wasn't Snow, it was Stomare's ass who had to fucking snipe the guy. And I'm like, what the fuck? That is just, God, is fucking lazy and just stupid screenwriting there. It is so fucking, it's just like, come on now. Am I supposed to really buy this shit? That she's just gonna walk in a room, a crime scene where these investigators who do this for a living haven't figured out yet, and you're just gonna walk in and look in a mirror and be like, oh yeah, it was the guy who snipered the guy, yeah. Mm-hmm. Bullshit. But then, she does actually go into the subway station and finds the suitcase, and it's kind of clever, the way she figures it out from all the clues that Mace gave her before he died, but she lied and didn't tell Snow about. So then you cut from that, just like it's a jump cut. The film looked like it was just edited with a fucking meat cleaver, or edited with a fucking, like I said, squiggly scissors. It's just, So then you have a sequence where Snow is in some interrogation room with Hawk and talking to him, and Stomare shows up, and the villain, Stomare, and you find out the black guy, Hawk, was the guy behind it the whole time. He's a dick. He set it up, and because he knew the combination of the suitcase, and it's like, how come you knew the combination already? And then, I guess his comeuppance is Guy Pearce burns him in the eye with his lighter. And then Stomare takes him away to some country called prison. You're like, what the fuck is this? The Stomare, who was a total douchebag in this movie, doesn't get anything coming to him at all. He doesn't get a punch in the face, anything. Nothing. No comeuppance. It's just like, I couldn't believe it. And then, after that, Snow gets let, he basically gets sent free. The girl meets him outside. They have a moment. You find out she found out his name, which is Marion, which is kind of fun. Marion Snow. Another, sort of reference to good movies like Cobra. And then they walk away. She actually punches him in the face, because there was a moment earlier where he punches her in the face to basically show, she give her a little touch of prison life, to make her blend in some more. She punches him in the face, and it's like, oh, I thought you were going to kiss me, not punch me in the face. What the hell? So it was they had good chemistry. They walk off into the sunset, and the movie ends. But, like I'm saying, this is a long-ass review, but it's a goddamn frustrating movie. It's so fucking frustrating. It's got good moments, but the PG-13 rating fucking weighs this movie down a ton. It just hampers this film, so it can't do what it's supposed to do to be the type of movie that it's supposed to be in the first place. This movie could have been so much better. Could have been a hell of a lot more than just some okay, entertaining, run-of-the-mill actioneer. This isn't any better than some B-movie, made by PM Entertainment. And that's just fucking pathetic, okay? There's just two just shitty CGI effects, god-awful fucking egregious editing at points, horrible screenwriting, But in the midst of it all, there are still some things that shine through. Guy Pearce's performance as Snow is great. He's a great character. He's a lot of fun to watch. The supporting actor, the girl who played the president's daughter,